do a certain amount of planning. Like I would okay the idea with my editor first, and I'd have maybe a 4 to 6 page Word doc with a reasonably detailed outline. Um, and so that would have the bigger elements like what's the start off premise, what's the ending, the reveal, who did it, and who are the main cast of characters, and what's the journey. But all the smaller red herrings tend to come up along the way. And it's my favorite part of writing. And, you're just kind of writing a scene and then you think, oh, but if I put X, Y, and Z into this scene, the eagle-eyed reader will think, aha, that's a clue. And, I think you can have proper big red herrings where you really are putting a set piece into the story, which is absolutely designed to lead the reader in a certain direction, and it does need to be explained and resolved and make perfect sense so that the reader is like, ah, I thought that was it. I see why I was wrong about that, and it was fair, that it feels fair, that you don't feel tricked as a reader. But then you have what I would call pink herrings or light red herrings, which are the really small, subtle things that they don't need to be explained. It's just a book on a bookshelf that has a certain title, or a piece of jewelry that's commented on, or whatever, something that is very everyday. And you don't have to come back and explain why that book was on the bookshelf, because actually in the end, it was just a book on a bookshelf. It didn't mean anything. I'm giving too much away now, but this isn't in this book, I don't think, so we're fine. It's in other ones. And I love those because I get DMs from people all the time going, oh my God, I thought it was this, I thought it was that. And that's what I really, really enjoy, is coming up with those and dotting them in as I go along. And then on the second draft, I'll think of more, or find a way to put one of them in a different point in the same book, so that now the reader is like, oh, this definitely means something. And yeah, as long as you're not tricking or coming with some reveal that seems to come out of nowhere, I think readers do enjoy that kind of thing.